Alright, so I just came up with this, man. How to book all the WWE LFG talent, or how I would. Honestly, with this video, I just kind of, I don't know, came up with this idea. Like, truly, I don't know if I see all of these guys really going through the process and really making it to NXT or Evolve, or some of these guys, I mean, you're gonna see, like, I just don't see it for them right now. It might be too early to say, so this whole video might just be null and void, honestly, but this is kind of an opportunity just to get my thoughts out on all of them and like how I see them thus far. So yeah, I wanted to go through each member and say a couple things about them and how I think they could be booked in the future on NXT TV, because I do think some of them will be on TV. One of them, the only one, the MVP of the show, the star of the show, the rock star, sexy BJ Ray. Man, honestly, bro, y'all already know how I feel about my boy. If you ain't seen the video, go check it out. I pretty much booked his whole like first NXT run and how I think he should be presented on TV. It's perfect. Check it out. Ava hit a nigga with a contract. Nah, but basically your boy got the most star potential. I mean, it's obvious, bro. And that's kind of how he sets himself up as like the annoying little brother of NXT, like he said. Kind of like that TikTok brain rot jock troll role that he plays so well. And that he's already doing on, you know, this show, like he did on Next Gen. And like he should be doing on NXT TV once he's on TV, which shouldn't be too far from now. I feel like with the buzz he's been creating with this show, with, you know, all the interviews he's getting, every time this show is on, he's always the main promo, the main like highlight of the show. Did you guys not watch the last episode where he just shitted on everybody, just like put on the best promo, right, out of everybody, you know? Anthony Luke ain't even stand up, bro. What you doing, bro? Like, there were some other promos there, but I say he had the best one for, you know, obvious reasons. I mean, he's just the more skilled one on the mic. He just entertains the most out of all of them as far as character work goes, because, you know, we don't see him in the ring. I mean, either way, I mean, he's been on live events, I mean, so there's nothing really to worry about there. And if you really want to get down to it, I feel like character and promo work has a slight bit edge on, you know, in-ring work or like whatever. He knows what he's doing, man, on this show, on Next Gen. Like he said in interviews, he knows how to get that heel. He knows how to get people talking. He knows how to push buttons like he did with Bully Ray. But they was really about to get down. Like, every time he's on the show, it's the most interesting part. And especially like every time he gets with Bully Ray, I swear, like, I see that match going down soon on NXT TV. I mean, these are things that you could be doing with BJ Ray on NXT TV. Not just this show that, you know, he's the highlight of, but he could be a highlight on NXT, just doing the same shit he's doing here, just like being that guy, like, oh, hey girl, like, you know what I'm saying, what's your Snapchat, doing the whole Rizzler shit, like the whole TikTok, you know, bro, spamming all those emotes, you know, just being the delusional fuck he is. And, you know, it's like I said with the last episodes, like, there were some other people that, you know, cut some decent promos and stuff, but bro, BJ didn't need the trauma dump to like push out a half decent promo. Like, he was kind of working within the confines of, you know, the stories of what we've seen thus far in the competition, the TV show, bleeding that in with a little bit of his own personality and making it feel real. And that's just what the best promo is, and that's why he's the best competitor on the show. And like if this was tough enough and we had to choose one winner at the end of this, I think you know who I'm going for, at least, and for good reason, bro. I know I'm not wrong, man, but like, I'm willing to die on this hill. Like, he's the most talked about guy on the show, man, the most memorable guy from the show. You don't even remember half these guys' names, bro. Like I said, the way he could be utilized on TV, it's funny. Like, it's just good TV. He could be doing the whole Snapchat thing that I know like a lot of people didn't fuck with the first promo, but he was calling back to when Carmen kicked him in the head because he said, oh, you got kicked by a girl. That was because I think, like, I don't know, maybe a week prior to them actually, you know, filming that, he was on TV. He was on NXT TV, which, you know, none of these guys have been. Or like I don't know, maybe they have been like as extras or security or something. But yeah, that was a reference to that. And it's like, if he was on TV, that's what he would say. And it's like, obviously, like, I'm not saying he's like the holy grail of wrestling. He's like the future of it all, but he could be that laughing stock. Like I said, he could be the R-Truth of NXT, the modern day, you know, jock, entertaining guy, regardless of anything. Whether you're laughing at him, whether you're against him, I don't know, man. Like, every time he's on screen, it's entertaining. On that show, on NXT even, and on Next Gen. And that's just what it is, and that's what matters. It's character. It's a guy you don't want to root for. You want these girls to be slamming him all over the place, kicking him in the head, annoying these legends and staff members and Ava backstage. Like, you know, like, this is good. I fuck with it, man. I see the vision. How can you not? But yeah, anyway, let's move on from the GOATs. You know what I'm saying? I just had to get the GOAT out the way real quick. And let's go back. Let's go to Anthony Luke. I feel like with Anthony Luke, I feel like you could give him that, I don't know what the name of it is, like that entitled, selfish, like full of himself prick. Like, this guy's definitely more of like, he looks more of like a natural heel. Like, that's not a face, like, at all. You gotta give him that spoiled brat vibe, you know? Like, he's always that one guy that be getting all these opportunities and being able to, you know, stand here next to this person, and he gets all this stuff, and he, you know, he dresses well, pulls up in the flashy cars, the girls, and, you know, like, comes out real clean, like, you know what I'm saying? He always got the fade on point, always got his hands behind his back, you know, like, if you notice in his entrance, like, you know, he comes out a little cocky, and he looks like a cocky person. I like definitely see that more side of him, you know. Naturally, like, maybe it's because he's light skinned. I don't know. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm just hating on him a little bit, but that's just how I see him. Like, this smile is not genuine, but, you know, he's real clean in the ring, as we've seen. He's, like, kind of articulate. He's, like, he's not hood, but, you know, he's athletic. He's not a square, but, like, he's not, like, too charismatic. So, like, you got to give him that, you know, kind of full of himself, and, like, you know, he doesn't need to impress you. I have this, I have that, I have a hot girl, you know. As I think if you watch the show, or if you keep up, like, we all know his girl is Maxine Dupree, and I think he got here, and I think he got these opportunities, and I think the main reason he signed and, you know, did the whole trial thing is because Maxine got him that. I think I heard that somewhere. So yeah, that's like something you can play into a little more too, like more reality based stuff. And I mean, just look at bro. I mean, like, I don't like him. I just, you know, you just see somebody and you don't like them, like they didn't even do nothing to you, just like the way they carried themselves, bro. Like, man, fuck you, man, you know. And, you know, he's already on Team Booker. So one thing also feel like the people on Team Booker, I feel like if you got I wanted to say King Booker as a coach, you're literally set. Like, you have the guy who owns reality of wrestling, which is connected to WWE, and like, and has built stars like the Usos, Roxanne Perez, you know. So like that's like instantly the best coach. Like, who better? Like Mickey, I mean, she barely be around. Taker, he doing podcasts. Bully, he's doing podcasts. Yeah, but Booker, he has his own company that, you know, is very much associated with NXT, and Booker also is a big name in NXT. Like, they all respect him and his words, and I'm pretty sure down the line he might interpret himself a little bit into some storylines, or like definitely in the lore of some of these wrestlers, like just like he has with Roxanne. I mean, every time she comes out on an NXT show, he's always dick riding her, bro, and like, as he should. I mean, that's his daughter right there, pretty much, and that's on NXT. I feel like that's exactly how he should be with Anthony Luke. You know, if they get a little closer, he's set, just like everybody else, just like Nina, just like Lee, Troy. They're set to be on reality of wrestling soon, so, you know, they're definitely going to get closer to a point where it's like, you know, Booker's kind of politicking, you know, Anthony Luke's way. Because I feel like Anthony Luke is really the one for Booker. I mean, Booker really sees a lot in him. You know, he's got him a lot of points on the board on the show. So I definitely see them getting a lot closer. And I definitely see Booker, like, you know, politicking Anthony Luke's way into some matches, into some opportunities, you know, getting him over on the mic, you know, at commentary. And, you know, he just plays into it. He just gasses his boy up. And, like, yeah, like, this is also bleeding a little more reality into it, because Booker is a really respected name in NXT. A lot of talent go to him for advice and things like that. And, like, he's on Team Booker. Sees him, like, every week. You know, he's spoiled for that. He's a brat. Like, he didn't earn this. Like, you're only here because of Maxine, and you're only getting these opportunities because of Booker. Like, and that's just perfect heel heat for him, I think. It's like, just look at my boy, man. He looks like a preppy douche. I don't know, man. It's something about them light-skinned niggas, bro. Got that damn fade that's not really a fade. Anyway, yeah, you know, like, it's perfect, man. And then Bailey Humphrey. Come on, bro. It's simple. It's easy. This freak of nature, this night in the living dead, bro. If you look at that and don't know how to present that on TV, I don't know what to tell you as a creative mind, bro. I don't think you should be in this position, bro. That is clearly a big presence who should be, like, swinging these bitches around mid-fight. You feel me? Like a big girl, like her size, should be doing. It should be presented as this freak of nature, this supernatural, like, freak, bro. It makes sense. Like, look at her. But what it was, bro, she's ripped to the bone, and like, she has that face, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how she got. I don't know how it makes sense, but work with what your mama gave you, bro. Like, that's insane, bro. We gotta work something into it. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe she could come out and like on some like dark ambiance type thing with like a cloak on, and you know, like whilst you see her face just like stone, like just staring at, she just like rips off the cloak and reveals that damn 5% body fat physique, bro. Like this fucking aura right there, man. And she's like pretty tall too. I feel like once she gets a little more seasoned in the ring, like she could be that presence, bro, that dominant presence. Just like I said, bro, give her that cape, because you know, if you pay attention to the show, you know, like she's into them dead things as well. Like she's seen some things. She's seen like corpses. I'm pretty sure she won't be opposed to, you know, going to the dark side and being presented in that way, because this is freaky, man. And it's like, so there's that. But, you know, if you don't want to do that, then, you know, another way I kind of saw them booking her maybe. She is like an athlete first. She is like a new athlete. She is kind of a good person, you know, people like her. She has a good personality and stuff like that, you know, like you know. But if you want to present her like a baby face, like if you want to present her in a good light, I guess you could do a story kind of like Nia and Alexa. I don't know, you get one of them blonde bitches on NXT to just like bully her for like the way she looks, and you know, you just play that out week by week, and finally get that match where she just like wows out on every blonde girl in the back. And it's like a happy ending. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, we haven't really seen her in the ring yet. She didn't do shit in the last episode either, which is kind of crazy. But I'm more definitely leaning more on like the heel, like not even heel, because heel, face, whatever. Like kind of root for who you want to root for at this point. I definitely feel like she could be a bad guy, you know. Who else we got? We got Shiloh, Dan Hill. Oh man, honestly, bro. This guy is so weird. It's tough to talk about him. He's arguably the best on the show. Like, at least in the way they present him, at least, you know, week by week, and, you know, all the things he's done and how he's progressed. I feel like he has a lot riding on him, being on Team Taker and being Taker's guy. I mean, like, that's a lot of weight on your shoulders, little bro. But how to book him though? As of right now, I don't know. Maybe he could find something for himself, but the way I see him right now and the way he was presented on Level Up a little bit, it's kind of just like, oh man, I'm just here to show you my fucked up tooth and wear flannels and drink beer and kick ass, and it's kind of like that whole vibe to it. But I'm not sure, like, I'm really a fan of that. Hopefully he can find something else. Hopefully he can find, like, I don't know, something a little more extreme or something a little more like a ECW, like late 90s, early 2000s kind of big guy. Because like I said, like, he's probably the most skilled, like, so far in the show. I feel like he's probably the most skilled. He, you know, been through the most. He's like had the most matches and shit. But you know, I don't know if any of this is gonna matter, if like I can't see him really being anything more than what Josh Briggs was like back in NXT 2.0. Like I said, the beer drinking, the ass kicking guy, and like that shit fails, and it's failed so many times. Kind of not working with Hank and Tank, but you know, they're kind of doing a more Public Enemy thing. So it's like, yeah, like right now I don't know what you do with this guy. He's kind of big, and you know, kicks ass, and you know, he moves solid in the ring, but how can I connect with this guy? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like, yeah, we definitely need more big men. He definitely has a look to him. I'm definitely leaning on something a little more edgy, bro. Like I said, something like ECW, man. Something, you know, there's like not a lot of extreme guys. There's not a lot of like, off the wall kind of guys. Everybody's kind of clean cut and just athletic and just like move well, just like the shit he's doing right now. But I don't know if I really see anything for him in the future. His promos are really explosive, so you know, that's something you could work there. I don't know, man. I don't know if I really see it for him, which sucks because he's really done the most on it. And who else we got? We got Lee Laurel. Oh man, Lee. Oh man. Let me. I think the way you book her is pretty simple. I don't know. You just give her the Jasmine Nix thing. You know, minus Fatal Attraction, Toxic, whatever, bro. I don't care anymore. You just kind of let her come out and be her. Exactly how they DM'd her, found her off the cosplay thing, the bodybuilding thing. She comes out in like a different kind of cosplay thing week to week. You know what I'm saying? Does some dope things in ring. I mean, she's pretty solid in there. Her first match was insane for her first match. And we just see where it goes from there. As far as mic work, I mean, that can always be developed, and I don't know if I really see a flat out character for her. I don't know. But yeah, definitely if we're talking about looks, I feel like we could definitely do something with the cosplay thing. And I feel like that separates her enough and will get the fans behind. And then everything else, you know, storylines, matches, can then define her character. She can just really like be herself and just crank it up. Crank it up like Big Show. Just like Big Show. Crank it up. You know what I mean? Like, if she's doing one of those Street Fighter characters, like, bro, give her a katana. If she's playing a Mortal Kombat character, which, please, I'm saying, give her a fucking fireball. I don't know what the fuck they be doing over there. I don't know. But yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's more like special events, right? And like, yeah, like, it'll be cool. Let her cook. I definitely see it, but I'm not sure what it is just yet. And she's on Team Booker, so it's only up from here. I'm just saying. She's a rock star, baby. All right, two guys. Let's get two guys out the way because they're exactly the same and they're on the same team. On Team Mickey, which is like the weakest team in my opinion, bro. And it's really due to Chris Island and Troy Yearwood, man. Oh man, I don't see it for either of them, bro. I'm gonna just stop any assumptions right here. I don't, man. In ring, sure, but I mean, how hard is it to put on a good match? Nah, let me chill, bro. I mean, after watching this show, I mean, hey, it's pretty damn hard, I guess. But honestly, I mean, like, they're good in ring. They got some energy, you know. Chris Island especially looks like some dude I went to high school with. And Troy Yearwood looks like somebody I scrolled past on Instagram on some fucking like fitness shit. But I guess, I mean, how you book them? I guess put them in a babyface tag team. Again, like they did with Idris and Malik. But it's like, bro, they already have that, bro. And I guess the best thing you can get out of these guys are like some solid matches, because these guys are athletes. These guys are the most accomplished or experienced athletes on the show, so you know, kudos to them. Troy Yearwood's physique is insane, bro, but I see Troy Yearwood, like, he's just here to jump high and far, bro. That's it, man. That's all I see him do. I see him like at best, you know, best case, I see him like being a Jordan Miles. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he might wrestle an Adam Cole one day for the NXT Championship in an adult match. If you guys don't know Jordan Miles, it's basically that nigga who fumbled the bag off of a fucking t-shirt. Crashed out. He said, "This shirt black? I'm black." Yeah, I mean, like, we'll be good if we get consistent good matches out of these guys, and that'll be enough, but not for the long term, bro. Neither of these guys have really done it for me on the show. They just don't have that character. They're just not interesting to me. And I don't think that's something that will be developed in them. I don't see it for them at all. Like, just like Bubba said to Yearwood, he was like, bro, I could whoop your ass, bro. Like, I'm gonna lie, like, Bubba need to watch this shit, bro. He almost got dropped by BJ apparently in, you know, the cut scenes or whatever. And like Troy Yearwood would fucking eat Bubba Ray, bro. Like, believe it or not, you feel me? But yeah, man, I just don't see it, man. You know what I'm saying? Chris is kind of undersized. He looks generic, has kind of a generic moveset. I don't know, man. It's like guys like this, and there's like more of them on the NXT roster. Like, they treat this shit like it's college football or something. Like, oh, like they don't need to stand out. They don't need to be posting stuff online. They like don't need to be that boisterous, braggadocious guy, because it's like, it's just not who I am, and I'm here to show respect and, you know, learn from the greats. And like, bro, fuck, bro, do something, bro. Like, even if that's not you, bro, turn it on, bro. At least like fake it. Believe it or not, which is ironic in this fucking business, bro. Fake it. It's like, bro, they might be able to put on good matches, but who cares? I don't see it for them at all. You know, I'm keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Troy is probably more impressive in the ring because he can jump long as fuck. But, you know, even like that doesn't really matter to me that much. And, you know, whilst we're on boring niggas, BJ Ray's replacement, who, oh yeah, funnily enough, is the other one who's been on TV, who is on TV right now. I don't know if they've acknowledged his, you know, actual name, stage name or whatever yet. But Cutler James, really good in ring, really explosive, really, you know, he shows his personality more in the ring than he could ever on the mic, and, you know, could ever convince you of anything on the mic. But like I said, man, just tofu, bro. Tofu had personality, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure the coaches and, you know, the talent backstage, I'm pretty sure they all fuck with him. He's cool with them. He's learning from them, this and that. I think he's dating one of the talents. Awesome. I don't see niggas being around that long if they don't tighten up on the personality end, bro. With this new group, with this Retribution Shield collab that he's on TV for. This group, I don't even see it for the group, man. I don't know what's going on with the group either, bro. I like Shaquan Sugars, whatever. I definitely see it for him. You know, we're not even talking about the show at this point, right? But that's probably the standout of the group. Him, if you've seen his matches in DPW. Go watch. his stuff with Javon Evans. I definitely see it for him. Personality, he's the only one who really has it. Everybody else, they just got to the PC. They just got into this wrestling shit through college, and oh man, it's like another one of these guys, bro. That's how I feel about these guys. Cutler, Yearwood, Chris Island. You know what I'm saying? College nepo babies, bro. Like this is gonna become a problem I see with the company, bro. They're signing these guys based off of their agility, their athleticism, their respect, their progression probably, but all that can only take you so far, bro. You know what I'm saying? None of these guys are Obafemi. Let's just put it that way. So yeah, I don't see it for a lot of the guys, but for one guy I do see it for, motherfucking Elijah Holyfield, bro. Honestly, the nigga ain't showed us much during the show. He hasn't really cut promos yet. That's cool, bro. You don't really have to talk, man. You look awesome, bro. You look great, bro. That one eye, it's not lazy, but it's like kind of down a little bit. Oh, that's perfect. First thing we gonna need, right, is some boxing gloves, all right? And then no. Hey, bro, don't boo. That's how you book this guy, the boxer of NXT. His last name is fucking Holyfield. I don't want to fucking hear it, bro. You know what to do with this man, Sean, Hunter, whoever's doing it. I don't know. These credits are confusing. Vince would have known what to do. Give this man some boxing gloves. I mean, like, at least put it around his neck. I mean, he doesn't have to wear it during the match. That's kind of retarded. You know what I'm saying? To do growl at the camera, bro. Like, give this dude like a boxing kind of walkout, bro. Like, give him his own trainer to come out with him, bro. Keep his damn name, bro. Put it on his trunks just like the boxers. And his finisher, y'all know what the finisher gotta be. The damn knockout punch, because who else can do it other than somebody with the last name Holyfield, bro? Because it's like do it right here, right now, because you're never gonna come across someone who comes in with the McGregor last name or Mayweather, Pacquiao, but you do get the Holyfield. And like, what, you just want to change his name? No, you can't do that, bro. His knockout finisher should be the knockout punch. And then you have the whole crowd like count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10. Oh my gosh. And it's like matches that could be his signature, bro. And how to debut him is simple, bro. All the niggas in the back talking crazy, bro. All the bad guys that need their chin checked will get their chin checked by Holyfield. Bop! Just like knocking them out. Who is this guy knocking out all these people? And then slowly through vignettes, we get the boxing gloves. We see Holyfield. He's just no nonsense. Like, a guy like this don't need to talk, all right? I was kind of disappointed when a lot of guys didn't talk to do promos, but, the girls had to come up and fucking pour their hearts out. But, a lot of guys just sat their ass down and just looked in awe or whatever. For their debut of Holyfield, just have this nigga knocking niggas the fuck out, bro. I mean, come on, bro. Obviously, but I feel like obviously eventually that's just going to get stale. So he's going to need some mic work, to tell some stories. And, you know what I'm saying? You put him in the ring. He's not going to be boxing the entire time. So obviously, once he's a little more seasoned, you know what I'm saying? He'll be that wrestler, boxer prototype. I forget the name of the shit. Hybrid. He'll mix both of the two. I feel like if anybody can do it, you got to take the chance on him. I feel like he's going to get it, man. He's been a lifelong fan, like he said. He's an athlete genetically. So you gotta do it. And it's like something you can't hide his name, bro. You can't change his name. And then Vic Joseph in the middle of a match, his father is actually Evander Holyfield. He's a dude, he's doing headlock right now. Like, no, bro, that's not something you could just skip over, bro. You can't find this anywhere else. So you gotta present him as a Holyfield, not fucking Trill London. And then we got the last guy. I think it's the last guy who is actually the best on the show. Actually the best guy on the show who's done some incredible shit. Especially this last episode, that promo he did on Punk. We talking about motherfucking Troy Jasper, bro. Honestly, bro, sometimes I will scroll through the NXT roster page and I will see Troy Jasper. I'll see this picture of a nigga in his bedroom taking a picture in a black shirt. I say, bro, who the fuck hacked this shit? But nah. My boy been signed for a while, man. My boy is actually the oldest of this little group. My boy is like 26, I think. So yeah, he's definitely one of the more seasoned guys. He's definitely, the most mature, kind of to himself, a little reserved. So I don't know how that's gonna play out for him. I don't know if I care for a silent big guy at this point. But man, he's like such a presence. He's such a big guy, and he's like real smooth in the ring, and like even on the mic, like Hey, my boy can talk though. Like my boy, he's been kind of reserved. I mean, personality wise, he don't really get nobody face. He's not, poking the bear. He's not doing any of that. He's kind of getting it done in the ring. He's just kind of like handling business and getting points up on the board. And that's kind of what you should be doing, BJ. And like you definitely need big guys, especially in NXT right now. They need any guys. They need any guys with potential at this point. You know what I'm saying? And it's like even if they don't stand out, even if they aren't the best of the best, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we need guys like Test, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, just like big, like real proper, and like, you put them on TV and it makes sense when they go up against fucking Big Show. And it's not like this damn freak show where it's like, oh, this little guy getting chased by this big guy. And like, I want my wrestlers to be built big, huge, supernatural, larger than life, larger than me. Goddamn it, I'm fucking bigger than half the roster now, man. No, I'm lying, but I'm saying though, half these guys be getting released and shit. But bro, at least give my boy a chance, bro. He's definitely the best in the groups thus far, as far as males go. Promo, man, really believable. Really, like, to be doing that on the fly, bro. I mean, I can only imagine that. He got presence too. He's real big, so, and he just handled business. How do you book him, bro? Man, he's kind of like a Bronson Reed. Put a mic in his hand, give him a proper story. I mean, like he said, he's been in this shit for a while. He knows what it is. He could be a real solid mid-carder guy. Like, like one of those guys that wrestles at like fucking 840. And, you kind of like get up to take a shit. And you come back, they're like getting it, bro. Like, that's pretty good. Like, that's a pretty good spot. But yeah, man, I definitely see it from my boy, bro. Not all that much. I don't really, care for him all that much. But I could definitely see him doing a little something, bro. I could definitely see him working that big man style that is also lacking now. So far, yeah, he's definitely best in the group. Most potential, probably, maybe. Let's go to Xena Sterling. I think she's the youngest in the group, maybe. I don't know. She's basically that one girl, that one athlete. Believe it or not, she's that one girl that does the whole ditzy thing. But it's kind of weird because I can't tell the difference between like the character and who she really is. I'm like, because like sometimes she be really kind of all over the place and like kind of like, hold up, bro, like you sure you got it all there? You sure you ain't concussed? I feel like if she develops a little more, I guess I can kind of see that ditzy thing going somewhere. I mean, it's not the typical blonde athlete who's here to smile and shake hands. It's something, I guess. I don't see it going too far. I feel like the whole ditzy thing is like, that's definitely mid 2000s. That's like Paris Hilton era type stuff. I feel like we're past that. I think she should kind of evolve, but I don't know if I see too much in it because it's another blonde girl, bro. That's just something I can't get past. But I guess she's trying to do something. The next girl, what's her? The Spanish chick, Serena. I think it's Serena, right? Yeah, Serena. She's on Team Mickey. The Latina joint, bro. I remember her getting a lot of hype when she first signed, or she first entered the PC or whatever, from doing whatever athlete stuff she did. And I don't know why, but when I saw her, I didn't think wrestler, bro. Straight up, I did not think wrestler. No, not at all. And it's funny how this last episode actually had her as a manager, because I could see her being a manager to like, ooh, I'm cooking. I think she could be a manager, a very seductive, like mysterious manager, much like Katrina. I don't know if y'all watch Lucha Underground. She would come out with the rolls. She would come out in the heels, just like, you know what I'm saying? You kind of want to like move the wrestler out the way, bro. You too big, bro. Move, bro. Sweat that. Well, I want to see her, right? And then she'll like lick the opponent's face after, they get squashed by, the man she's with. I feel like she could be that. She could be the Katrina. I don't know if she has it in her. I don't know if she has that freak, that dog in her to be the manager. I don't want to just like eliminate her whole wrestling career, because like this could all be something that could be developed into one, but I don't know. I really see this. She could be a manager too, like, because we all know eventually, all groups disband and, things can't go on forever. To Luca Crucifini, Gandolfini. Bro, yo, the D'Angelo family is so funny. You know what I'm saying? Because I just got done watching the second best show of all time. Second to The Wire, The Sopranos. The whole dynamic is just straight out of The Sopranos, right? And it's so funny, but once you actually watch The Sopranos and you see all this D'Angelo family stuff, obviously Tony is Tony. Anthony Soprano. Rizzo is Carmela. Stax is Moltisanti, and then Luca is fucking Furio, bro. Give me $1,000, bro. Matter of fact, NXT give them $1,000. You basically stole their whole shit. Cause I definitely, Luca, bro. Luke, don't sleep on Luca, bro. Luke, he's gonna He's gonna be a dog in Evolve, I think. Cause today, bro, like March 18th, bro had a fucking match. Bro was a standout. The crowd was really behind him in that 2-man, 1 girl. Whatever. I would just call it 6-man, I guess. My boy really stood out, man. Sucks that he took the pin. I don't know. Maybe he could turn heel, right? Maybe we booking other shit now, right? But maybe he could turn heel on Tony, go his own way, be that just like clean ass dude, and then he could come out with a manager, the seductive Serena. I don't know if you want to use that, the actual name, but I definitely see it for her in that sense. But yeah, as far as like wrestling, she could do flips. I guess. I mean, you see how it's just like it's not as appealing. It's not much to say on the mic. She can say words, I guess. But nah, man, I don't know. It's funny how she was a manager to Chris Island in this episode. I definitely see her in that manager role, and it's definitely more selfish thing for me at this point, right? Because yeah, she do look good, but she definitely is the best looking. I don't really care for this, but she definitely, as far as females, she's definitely the one. And it's like in this whole video, right? Like, this is just how I see you. So, like not everybody, all these dudes have time in this coming year and, the coming years in their contract. Cause they're all signed, right? Like there's no fucking, we're all being worked here. Yeah. So like, you don't got to take too much of what I say into account. It's like, it's not a bad thing to be a manager, bro. Like not everybody has to be a wrestler, bro. Serena, listen to me. If Byron Saxton wanted to stay a wrestler, it's like, fuck that. Nah, man, I had a dream as a kid. I was going to be Intercontinental Champion one day. That nigga would not have a job today, bro. We will not have seen that nigga post 2013, 2014. I promise you. So it's like, yeah, like adapt. You know what I'm saying? Find different things. Like that's why, like, if I was to ever join the WWE, bro, like the first thing I want to be is a ref. But fuck that, bro. I'm not falling for these niggas, bro. I'm not having this guy land on me every night. Fuck that, man. But I will slap that mat 3 times. You know what I'm saying? I will be like, hey, man, come on, break. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Now let me chill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, man. What you doing, bro? You know what I'm saying? I can really do that thing, man. But yeah, man. I see her as a manager. Hopefully we can see a little more personality out of her. You know what I'm saying? Her Instagram is not bad. And the female I see the most out of, kind of for like unfair reasons, Nina. Like I said, Nina. Because she's on Team Booker. You know what I'm saying? P Nasty. Hey, simply, she's going to be on TV. Next year, maybe. Early next year, for sure. Maybe the end of this year, bro. How you book her? Simple. She's fucking Samoan, bro. And if you really want to stretch it, you could kind of say she's related to the whole bloodline thing. Even though she don't really know them niggas like that. She's not related to them. But, bro, I feel like she joined this shit at the perfect time. And, like, this fucking Samoan shit just has to be patched. Because these niggas are running a monopoly on the game. Especially in WWE, mainly. It's like, bro, all you have to do is be Samoan, bro. And just, like, sign your ass up on Indeed, bro. And you got a fucking match with Randy Orton next week. Like, nigga, it's free money over here, bro. You Samoan, do something with that. So yeah, it's like kind of like, bro, she's a girl, she's thick. Well, thick like in the sense that she got mass on her, but it's not like a too much mass or nothing. You know what I mean? With her, have you heard her promo, bro? Have you seen her in the ring? Like, have you looked at her, bro? Like, she's pretty much female Jacob Fatu. So you follow that for female in NXT, perfection. Boom. That's it. Thanks to the bloodline, she said. Hopefully she can do a backflip. If not, it's whatever. She's Samoan. She's gonna get the 3 count. Nothing you could do about it. Blonde cheerleader. That's a champion right there. She's already a good promo. She's already the best promo out of all the girls. We're almost done. I think there's 2 more. Another girl I forgot. Danny. Shout out her, man. Keep grinding, my boy. I'll definitely make sure to tip you through the app, bro. Finally, Tyra May Steele. Hey, man, my bad for saying Nina has the most potential. I feel like Tyra May Steele might have the most potential, but for the layers that she has to her, she's probably like in ring right now, probably the best girl. Funnily enough, that blonde girl that we just skipped by. Because, she's good in there. They all are. That's who cares. I know. But for me, it's like with Tyra May Steele, she's so weird, bro. I think she was on Level Up. She was doing the same thing that she's doing here, bro. She's like all giddy. She's an Olympic gold medalist. So like, I don't know, maybe like you could do like the little comedy stuff with her and you put her in the ring and it's like, she'll be really good. I mean, like real technical. In NXT at least, there's no like real technical girls in there. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't see no girl like dropping down to her knee and grabbing her waist and there's no technique with it now. Everybody's just like looking for that next spot. The one thing about her that's so annoying is like, how fucking bubbly she is, and like, you know what I'm saying, nice, and just like happy, and like, you know what I'm saying, like, you can't help but cheer for that though, right? That's a good person who likes, who wants to be here, is loving this, and you know, that's the attitude you want to see. But you know, if you pay attention to the show, if you really pay attention, bro, being a wrestler, being the Olympic gold medalist wrestler, bro, when they're in it, bro. Like, and they lock in and turn into somebody else. Cause like when she's in the match, like when she's in the middle of the match that she, you know, she had a few weeks ago on LFG, bro, she was moving like a heel, bro. She was talking trash and doing it like, bro, who is this? So it's like, yeah, that's a pretty cool thing with her. I feel like you could like definitely make it work. You know, like where she has the personality as a good person, where she's so bubbly and like, you know, you can see her doing like tons of like Make-A-Wishes and, you know what I'm saying, doing things for the community, which I definitely see her doing something like that. I feel like that's definitely a big part of why she'll probably go far in this business, because I feel like she just strikes me as someone who is down for the cause, you know, the causes, and like in this business to do more than just drop down tackle. I feel like she want to do more with her platform and you know, positivity. But yeah, I say all that to say, bro, if you're on a corner and like she has you down, bro, she'll slap the shit out of you or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where is she like real technically sound, bro? She's a threat in the ring, bro. Like, she brings that fire in the... She gets real intense, just like Kurt Angle. Kurt Angle, he had the great personality. He could do like the comedy segments. And then when you get in that ring, you ain't laughing no more, bro. Like, you're in it, bro. You're like doing all type of Germans and movesaults and doing things that this tiny hat motherfucker, like, what? So yeah, I feel like she's already got a whole good thing going. She was on LFG. She was on LFG and Level Up. And I think at Level Up, she used to come out with the... Before it was disbanded, I think she was on the last episode, the very last segment, very last match, maybe. She was coming out in the gold medal. And like pretty much doing the same shit she's doing now. So I definitely see something for her. I definitely feel like she could be the female Gable Steveson. Or, you know, what Gable Steveson should have been, you know. But yeah, but also a good talent. Because, you know, I feel like that Olympic gold medalist thing, you know, with this whole NIL thing, these college athletes, bro, that's something you want to utilize as well. Someone with that platform, someone with that dedication, someone with that agility, someone with that ability. So yeah, I pretty much feel like it's inevitable for her. I feel like, hopefully she doesn't plateau. Hopefully she doesn't fall into any injuries or something bad. But honestly, I don't think she will, because, bro, she's an Olympian, bro. She's a shoot wrestler, bro. She done been through the worst, man. She done been through the ringer, bro. She really finna take you hoes there. And that's something we need in this division. So, yeah, I definitely see her prospering. Definitely, for sure. I feel like she already has it figured out. I feel like I don't even have to say. Put the Olympic gold medalist in the ring with the best you got. Pretty, you know what I'm saying? Have her coming out with the whole gold medal. You know what I'm saying? Putting them hearts up to the sky. And then when it's go time, put on that fucking mouth guard, get to work, bro. Put on a fucking clinic. Put on a 5-star motherfucker with someone like fucking Fallon Henley or something. That's something I love. Oh my fucking! How could I forget this next one, bro? My bad, bro. I'm gonna try to make this quick. Tatiana Dumas. Oh man, I think she has the most potential. This is the last one, I think, right? Oh my gosh. Aussie girls have a lot of hype coming into the company. She has a great look to her, bro. Out of everybody, instantly, even in like those introduction videos that they put out before the show even came out, I say, yup, that's the one right there. And I feel like, obviously she's green. She doesn't have it all figured out yet, but she got the look down, bro. She likes to paint her face. She's Aussie, rough in there. She kind of talks like Rhea Ripley because she's Aussie. So I just, like... I see her like Zarya, bro. I can't help but say I definitely see her like Zarya. I definitely see her being like Zarya in the sense of the way that Zarya is right now. Zarya should not be the way she is. Zarya should be the Obafemi of the fucking North American Championship division. She should have that belt right now, and it should stay on her until she fucking gives it up or something. They should have been booking her as a beast, but they're doing this whole, you know what I'm saying, yin and yang, Soul Ruka thing with her, where like, you know, she's learning to have a friend for the first time, and it's cool and all, bro. I like the segments, man. But I feel like that's something that Tatiana should be doing, because I think Zarya is bigger than her. She should be that more dominating presence, where Tatiana is like, bro, I swear this chick is no taller than 5'4". So like, I feel like that would be a little more fitting for her, like, and her standing next to Soul Ruka would mesh well a little more. She did the whole like gladiator thing, so she knows about, you know, stage presence. She built, bro. She really is fucking built. So yeah, basically like the way that Zarya is right now, but it should be her. But either way, I feel like she'll be fine. I mean, she looks great, and her personality is not like the average, I'll say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the gays are going crazy for her, which leads me to I don't know if y'all noticed, but she's actually dating Ava. Like, what? Huh? Rock, hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like they should play into that, okay? So maybe like in a little backstage segment where, you know, everybody just be going to Ava off. It's just a bitch at her for a few seconds and storm out. I feel like it'll be a bunch of girls in there, you know what I'm saying how they feel about this and that. I want this next week. I feel like once everybody leaves, Tatiana be standing there. I don't know. This could be a great way to debut. Like, Tatiana be standing there looking at Ava and just, it's kind of like a little awkward moment where they're staring at each other. It's like, Tatiana's like, cool makeup or something. I don't know. Maybe they got a little something matching. I don't know. Like, she walks out, you know, they kind of got Ava blushing a little bit, man. Hey, like, you build this up and eventually, like, you know, it's just another angle. It's just another angle on the show. And, like, it just brings a little intrigue. You know what I'm saying? Has Ava doing a little something more than getting yelled at by everybody week to week. Either way, whatever they want to do with her. She's young. She's going to find herself. So, yeah, like I said, I see it more for the girls than the guys again in NXT. And that just sucks. I think it's because, like, the guys, like, have a higher expectation of, like, you know, where they should be. But the girls, they're just doing it, man. They're doing it and doing it better, just impressing more every week. I mean, have you seen the show? That's just how I feel for everybody as of right now. Who knows, man? Half of these guys could get released in the next few months to a year. We never see them again. Or some of them could be main events in something in the next few years. It's crazy how, you know what I'm saying, things could change. And I could really see nothing for you when you first come up to you becoming a champion. So, you know, really take everything I'm saying with a grain of salt. And yeah, man, BJ Ray on NXT TV in 2025. Please